Hello, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Well, today we are here for the settings, right? So if your gameplay is lagging, your phone is overheating, or looks blurry like that, right? It's just your phone settings. So today I'm going to show you the exact settings, like what to do if you have a low-end phone and if you have a high-end phone that can support many of the settings, right? So as you can see, now we are on the main page of Mlbb. What I can do is that if you can see the setting button that is on your top right corner next to the battery, yeah, so you click on that, and as you can see, like for me, I have it set up as custom, right? Yeah, because everything is customly made. So yeah, as you can see, like the basic, like we are in the basic settings right now. So we have the map quality, then the model quality, then the effects quality, and then the high frame rate, right? So like as you can see, for me, I've set my map quality to ultra. My phone, I'm running a 6, it runs on 6 GB RAM, and like it can run this. There is no heat. Like maybe the phone gets heated, but I have no lag in my game. Yeah, but especially if I charge it, then I have heat. But if I don't charge it and I play with my, like without charging, then it's fine. Yeah, so I can set the map quality to ultra, but it's up according to your phone as well. If it doesn't allow ultra, you can set it as high. But if your phone is like at 4 GB, right, I suggest you to set it at the low or medium. Yeah, and anything below 4 GB, just set it at low. And then when it comes to the model quality, it's the same as well. If you have a 6 GB phone, 6 GB and above, you can use the standard. But if you have like 4 GB, then you can use the lower. Same goes for the effects quality. And then like 4 GB, you can use the medium or low. Like if you have 4 GB, but if you use low, right, your game will never lag. Yeah, but medium, then medium, right, you might get lag, you might not get lag sometimes. Yeah, it's according to how your processor works as well, right? If I have some friends who are inviting me, but I'm recording a video. No worries, I'll play with them later. uh, so the thing is that, see now, uh, effect quality, yeah, we were talking about that. Yeah, sorry for just now. mm, yeah, so for me, my phone is 6 GB, so I set it at high. Now we come to the frame rate, right? Frame rate, even me, I'm not setting it as super. I can, you see, enabling ultra frame rate with future increase the game smoothness, but may cause high power consumption, overheating, and other problems. Yeah, so because of this, like that's what, high power consumption, overheating, and other problems. That is the only thing that happens with all the other settings if you mess them up. Yeah. So for me also, it shows me that warning. So I don't want to stress the phone so much, right? So I put it on high. Yeah, even it's at 6 GB. If it was a 8 GB phone, I would have put it at super. Doesn't matter about that. And then now you can see that resolution, it's nearly close to the high. Yeah. And then now let's come down to the outline. So the outline, oh my goodness me, these people are inviting me like hell. Hold on. So outline, right? Now this shows the outline of the heroes in the match. Yeah, turn off for smoother gameplay. So that is just like the outline, you don't need to see that outline much. Yeah, so for me, I kept it off. And then the shadows, the shadow is like, oh my god, I have a whole squad that is coming right now. This is our squad, we play together. Actually 10 o'clock is our time, but today I don't have time to play, I have to make a video for you guys. Yeah. So yeah, the shadows, now what happens is that inside the game, when your hero moves, right, you can see the shadow. If you switch it on, then you can see the shadow. Well, if you have a phone as well, same 6 GB and above, then you keep it on, it looks nice. Yeah, otherwise there's no effect in that. Like if you just want a smoother gameplay, you can switch it off, it doesn't matter. And then the camera height is like, I suggest you to keep it at high because that is the best camera viewpoint that we can get. And then the creep HP, so the creeps, like you get to see their HP, right? Like suppose if you're a jungler, you can see the HP, and then there will be that line as well, right, before you press your retry. Yeah, so if you switch this off, right, the creeps HP, you will not be able to know how much HP does that creep have, right? Let it be the jungle creep or maybe the normal creeps, right? Yeah, so if you keep this on, then you can see everything. And then the screen shake, this is where the phone vibrates, right, when you press some buttons, and then like maybe that nowadays even like going in, starting the game, it vibrates a lot, right? Yeah, so you can switch that off. and then damage text. So this thing displays floating damage numbers. Turn it off for smoother gameplay. So like if you like when you hit the enemy, right, the text comes out, right, how much damage you're dealing. Yeah, well, it's up to you as well. Now like if you just starting to play, like this will not make a lot of sense to use, because like every hero has a different way of damage, right? And then like when you can calculate the damage, when you can calculate like, oh, like suppose like Mia, I can deal around with her, suppose with her basic attack I can deal, let's say, 50 damage. Okay, with the first basic attack it deals 50, but without me pressing the first basic attack maybe it deals 20. Yeah, so now next time I know, right, when I suppose if that enemy's HP is quite less, I know I know that I can chase him, right? I can chase him and then use my first skill and I will deal 50 damage. That means that I have a chance of killing him, right? Yeah. But if his HP is full, I am at half HP. What is the use of me chasing that person, even if I know I'll damage 50, but I have less HP, right? Yeah. So that is how you will use that damage text. But for now it's up to you guys, whatever it is. When you'll grow while playing, then you'll understand this. Then the colorblind filter. The colorblind filter is like the health bar, it becomes to yellow if you switch it on. So this is very good for people who play jungle, because like most of the time you're in that green zone, right, like in the jungle. So in that part you can't see your HP properly. Yeah, so what you do is that if you put it on the colorblind filter, even though if you're not colorblind, means like maybe the green, I don't know what happens with green, people are colorblind and then they can't see the HP or whatever, but like it'll become like yellow and then you can see your HP much better. So suppose if you fight in the jungle, you will see like you can detect that your HP, right, whether you still have HP to fight or it's time for you to run, isn't it? Yeah. So if you play jungle, I suggest you keep this on. And also like if you play, like, what do I say, like you play a lot of camping, no, yeah, it doesn't matter, bro. Camping is a skill. I won't say like if you camp you're a noob or you're just like what like people talk shit to other people that camps, right? Yeah, but let me tell you, if you can camp and win the game, doesn't matter, we need to win, that is what it is. Yeah, so you can keep it. If you camp a lot also you can keep it, because that you can see your HP. And then display other advanced resource. Now we can see, I don't even know what is this. Yeah, so this is what it is. Let me see. Displaying advanced resource displays for other heroes can effectively improve in match performance. Advanced resource that can be toggled on and off other heroes, premium skin, sacred statues. Oh, okay. Yeah, so this one is like for me, Hanabi, I have the statue. I think so. If I switch this off, right? If I switch this off, yeah. And then yeah, it's correct. It's about like that only. So even if you see here, the top part of this image, there is a KO, and then if you look at that first blood, there's something like cats, right, on top of that. Well, that is something that you get, right? Even me, I have some of these. So yeah, I think so. I keep this on for me. Yeah, I keep it on so you can have like that, right? And then there's some like that KO. If you kill, then it comes on top of, like when you kill, it comes on top of the thing, KO. Yeah, on top of the enemy when he dies, and then it says KO. That looks good. Yeah, but again, if you have a low end phone, 4 GB and below, like switch it off. Don't care about it. Yeah, so that you can have a better gameplay. Now we come to the controls. So when it comes to the controls, as you can see, universal hero setting, and then you have the individual, right? And then you can select heroes. For every individual hero you can select. Like some of the heroes, like Papal and Koopa, he has 4 buttons for him, right? Because he has his ulti, then he has his trap, then he has the recall, like the recall of the dog, and then the first, like the sending of the dog, right, the wolf. So that is what it is. Like it depends on every hero. Like most of the heroes have 3, and then also, yeah, it's okay, hero locking mode we will see a little bit down. So now let's just see first for this basic attack. I would not do individual heroes, I do universal. I play the same, like it's easy to have the same place of buttons, right, for every hero, like you don't mess up. But if you have some heroes that you're really good at, if it really helps you, then you can set it. But for me, like I don't have any heroes that will help me individually like that. So like all my heroes that I play are fine. I'm fine with the 3 buttons where they are. Yeah. So also just one thing is that as you can see right over here, the basic attack settings, attack mode. So we have standard, advanced, and additional. Like the standard is that you have only the single button, only that sort, right? And then when you see the advanced, it has the creep down and then the turret on top. Yeah. So what this does is that, suppose now if you're inside the enemy's turret and then you want to attack the turret, and then the creeps are coming as well, right? If you just have it on standard, if you press that button, you don't know what it's going to hit. Yeah. But if you have the advance, if you hit the down part, the creep, it'll hit the creeps. If you hit the middle part, yeah, that'll go haywire. I don't know where will it hit. And then when you hit the top button, that'll hit the turret. Suppose now you're inside the turret with one of your minions still hitting the turret, and then other minions, like the enemy's minions, are coming. So what you can do is that if you just want to take down the turret, right, so you can press on the top part, right, again and again and again and again. That will go directly towards the turret. That means the damage will go towards the turret. Yeah. And then now this one, basic attack and smart attack, smart targeting, right? Like for me, I do manual targeting. Like I'll show you later on, maybe on in game, how it's done. Like because sometimes, right, you have like if it's like a 5v5, right, here. Now if you see this manual targeting, now if you see right down here, there is a hero lock mode, and then that is switch on, right? Yeah. So I feel like for me, because I do this, right, the hero lock mode, I switch it on, and then like I just don't go and attack if we have a 5-on-5 match. Like if I'm just say I'm an assassin, I wouldn't go target a tank, right? I'll go target the or I'll target the mage, whoever has a softer body, right? Whoever I can kill faster, that is where I will target. And then when you move close to them, you can see their photos, right? It comes out next to you. Let me see. Yeah, just like this. Yeah. So now as you can see over here, I have Zilong, Layla, and then Freya, Ruby, and Tigreal. Yeah. Oh my goodness me, I almost forgot their names, especially Freya. So if I am over here now, as you can see, who, like for me, I would tap on that marksman, no, that Layla. I'll tap on her and it'll lock that. And trust me, even if 5 of them are there, if I go in as an assassin, I will get Layla, even if I die. You understand? Sometimes like in the late game, you know, there is like Layla gets so strong, and then it matters a lot when you can kill her. So that matters, right? If you're a jungler and then you just go kill Layla every time so that she doesn't reach her max level, and then you guys can handle them late game. Otherwise, everything is like haywire when Layla gets her full potential. Yeah, late game Layla is like crazy. So yeah, that's what it is. So even for that, like basic attack, smart targeting, like that is done manually. And then attack activation distance, right? So the distance, like yeah, if you press I think so, if you like, if I think so, I put it this distance, like if I press the button, right, there is a like if I press my attack button, there is a circle around me, and then it shows to me how, like that much is the range, right? Yeah, how far can my bullets go, or how far can I attack, how far can my sword swing. Yeah. And then now this targeting priority, this matters a lot, especially like if you're in a panic, right? You're panicked because like obviously there's 5-on-5 war, or maybe like they're chasing you. Yeah, so they're chasing you, and then you're running, but now there is no escape. You understand? You will have to die. So if there's some of the enemies that have lower HP, right? And then see lowest HP person, and then the lowest HP, and then the closest target. So what is that? If you put it on the closest target, obviously it's going to hit the closest target, and then the lowest HP person. So this is like, suppose now we have a tank that is around 50% of his health, and we have an that is 60% of its health. Now if you put it on the first one, right, it will attack the tank which has the 50% instead of the that has the 60%. But now if you attack that 50% tank, the damage will not damage like how it would damage the right? If the had 60, maybe just with your ulti the would die, but the tank will not die with your ulti. So this is why you set it at the lowest HP. That means like whoever has the lowest HP that is near you, you will hit that person. Yeah. Now we have this active creeps filter. So when it comes to this, like suppose if you're a jungler, I suggest you switch this one on, because like it prioritize hitting the like the creeps, right? Suppose if like right now they come to invade your jungle, and then you don't care about killing them, but you just want your thing, right? Your buff. Yeah. So what you can do, that if this one is on, right, the active creeps filter, if it is on, what happens is that your hero will not attack them, the enemy will attack the creep. Yeah. So that will help you in getting your buff and like securing your buffs. Yeah. And then now this joystick, the joystick is like fixed position, and then joystick dead zone, and then moving pursuit, and then close pursuit. So see, moving pursuit and this close pursuit is like, I suggest you to switch it on, is because like moving pursuit and closing pursuit is like when you press your thing, right, your attack button, no matter where you point your movement, right, the your hero will go chase after that enemy, and then sometimes that is not good. Like it is like, it is like not your control, right? It's just because you press the basic attack and then it's chasing the enemy. Yeah. So I suggest you switch this both off. And then the fixed position is, this is up to you guys. I don't know how do you play, but like for me, I rather have my joystick in a fixed position, so that like when like I don't cover my map or I don't cover anything, right, with my fingers. But then some people doesn't care about that. Like you are much more better, because if you touch the screen anywhere, that means you can move, right? But if you have it on a fixed position, you have to place your fingers in that fixed position and then move it. Yeah. So that is also up to you guys, like how do you play, whatever you feel that is much more convenient to you. And then this accurate indicator, and then assistant aiming mode. This I switch it on is because this helps, right? Especially like Franco, like the hook. Yeah. So if aiming, like assisted aiming mode is on, like you can understand, right? It'll help you in aiming that. Suppose even if you just pressed it instead of aiming to where the hero will be, if you pressed it, it might hit him, just because of the aiming assistance. Yeah. And then for the joystick position, so you see, like, yeah, you have fixed position or tap position. So fixed position is like, I feel like Kimi is in a fixed position, right? You have to pull that basic attack to where you want it, but tapping it'll just shoot one bullet, no? Yeah. So, but when I don't play Kimi all the time, I play other heroes as well. So but the other heroes, mostly we like tapping the buttons. Yeah. So I suggest you keep it on tapping. For Kimi, it'll change by itself, no? You don't have to do that. Yeah. And then now it comes to where you cancel the skills. So for me, see, I have seen other players that they don't like this one that I use. They swipe a certain distance and then it cancel. But then this first one, you have to drag it to the X. Nah? If you drag it to the X, it's like, I don't know, for me, it's like I don't want to see, right? I don't want to see my hand move towards that X. Like, if you have time, if you're really fast, like you're good with it, you can just put that thing and then just move your finger. Like when you press your skill, if you don't want it to happen, like you can just pull it towards the X and then it'll cancel your skills. But for me, I use the second one is because like if I press the skills and if I don't want it to hit, I just swipe it anywhere and then it'll cancel it. Yeah, no matter I swipe left, right, whatever it is. So it'll cancel it. And now we come to the camera sensitivity. That do you understand? And then aim planning, you can keep this on. So see, this is what aim planning does. So as you can see, right, the area where the damage will happen. Yeah. So if you that's what, no, you're holding. See, yeah, just like here, yes, you can see the fingers are on the first skill, right? And then they have that circle X over there. So now to cancel that first basic attack, you have to pull your finger towards that X, and then only you leave it, and then it'll cancel. But if you have it in the settings as mine, right, you can just swipe it anywhere. Yeah, just swipe it anywhere, and then it'll cancel the attack. So, and then this auto upgrades, I suggest you switch it off. But also, if you're new to the game, you don't know about the builds and anything, right, the items inside. Yeah, so you can leave it at auto upgrade. Means like you can go set your set the items to the, what is that, you have the highest, like the top players, right, top global players and all like that. So you can just copy their builds, right? Yeah, so you can just do auto upgrade on that. Means like, yeah, it'll buy the items for you on its own. But when you learn and learn and learn, like, like some people starts, like, when people know how to use their build, sometimes it's like really crazy, it's really difficult to beat someone if they really know what they're doing. Yeah, so because of what they know, how they know how to build. So if you also know how to build, you have to counter their builds, right? Yeah, so like that's why for me I keep it at off, is because sometimes I need to change my builds. Yeah, and then auto upgrade time, that is all, you switch it off, right? Auto buy also, I switch it off for me. But for you, if that's what I said to you, you set everything as to the pro players builds, and then you keep it on auto buy. It'll just, you just have to play the game, no? You don't have to concentrate on anything. If you're new, I suggest you switch this thing on, but if you know what you're doing, then you switch it off. Yeah, now we come to this interface. Custom UI, I don't know what is that for. Let's see. Okay, oh, this is like for all these, no? You see this? Yeah, as you can see there here, the Karina, this is for the hero locking mode, and then this is for setting your buttons. Like if this one, now I can move it anywhere I want, right? Just like PUBG. Yeah, so that's it. For this, as you can see, you can understand it from here, everything, transparency, you can set all these things. Yeah, okay, that's it. For here, I don't want to save anything. Yeah, so now screenshot, share screenshot. This is like as per if you want to switch it on, you can switch it on. If you want to switch it off, switch it off. I didn't notice that I switch it on. I don't care about the screenshots. It's like when you, suppose now if I reach some levels and all, or maybe I get a badge or something, they say to share the screenshot in WhatsApp and on whatever social media, right? So if you want to share, like if you don't want to take the screenshot now by yourself, then the screenshot will come. Suppose like if you get rank, okay, rank in some, like suppose let's just say district level, and then now once you get on Saturday night, you will get the rank, and then it'll come as a screenshot for you. You can save, you don't need to take a screenshot in that case. Yeah, so directly it'll come as a screenshot, and then you can press the share button, and then you can share it to whatever you need. Yeah, and then sharing location, shared location, you understand what is that. And then the font size, you definitely know what are those. Now Battlefield UI settings, shop, scoreboard. Yeah, so now this is, I feel like this is where the opacity. Yeah, so this is where how opaque the game, like how opaque it is, right? I suggest you keep it at low, because if you are in the settings, right, if you go in the settings and then if you keep it at high, everything will be opaque and you can't see the background of the game, you can't move. And then if you go to the shop as well, if you need to buy items, right, like you need to swap the items, if you keep it at high, means you can't see the map, you can't see where you're going, right? Yeah, same as with the scoreboard. When you check the scoreboard, it's like that. Then simple hero models. I don't know what is this. Wait, let me see. Main interface style, simple hero mode, simplified. Yeah, now we come to the main interface style. So this simplified hero models, as the same as you like the we have in the basic, right? We have this basic, and then we have this model quality right over here. So this is the same when it comes for this. Like for mine is off is because my phone can take it, But if you have a lower end phone, 4 GB below, I suggest you switch this one on, because this will help your game to become much more smoother. Yeah. And then build setting, enable counterplay builds. Means builds, see, once enabled, you will see recommended builds based on the enemy lineup. So yeah, just like suppose now if you are playing, suppose now they have an enemy that is what is that, Idora. A suggestion for your build will always come a rose gold what is that, rose gold something, right? That is like a sword that gives you a little shield before you die, right? Like when you have the lowest HP, it gives you a little shield. So especially when Idora does that to you, when it hits the ulti, like it hits most of your health, right? And then there is also a sting later on that can kill you. Even if you are so far away, you move away from Idora, but still the electric shock is still there that will shock you after that, and then you will die. But if you have that rose gold, it will at least protect it. The shield will be there. It means the shield will take the shock, and then you will still stay alive. So that's what it means. Like you are like, it'll come on top for you. Like take this build for this hero, or take this build for this hero. Yeah, like a specific build for that. Well, that is it for that. And then now we come to the sound. Sound for me, as I'm recording a video for you guys, I keep everything off. So you know that is the main volume, everything. And then the music, if I switch it on, you can hear the music. Sound effects, you know what are the sound effects. Hero volumes, you know exactly what are the hero volumes. Like the hero might say something, right? Yeah. And then yeah, a lot of them have a lot of dialogues, right? And in fact, I really like the Mlbb dialogues. Like every hero, like some heroes, they have so meaningful dialogues, like life related. Yeah, it's really, really cool. And then the theme song, as you can see, you can customize it from here. You have all these songs. These are like, it can run in your background, right? As soon as you switch on your game. And then hero interaction, voice over. So these are, these are for the heroes, nah? Like they say something. There I switch it on for that. And then vibration notice, I don't like this. For me, I would switch it off, because like I don't like when it vibrates. I don't like, especially when the countdown 9, 8, 7, 6, when you want to enter the game, right? It vibrates every single time. Nowadays in rank, it like vibrates from 18. Yeah, so I don't like that. And then the music set, this you can understand, definitely it's for the music. Then text chat, you definitely know what is that. Text chat means like in the game, in game there is a text chat, no, where you can do, so that is on. And then voice over, voice chat, you know what is voice chat. Then text chat translation, you can switch it on, like it's up to you again. Once more, like if you have a friend who's from a different place, he types different things, you might not be able to understand, but if the game can translate it for you, then it'll translate it for you. Yeah. And then battlefield voice signal, let me see. Oh, the battlefield voice signals are those chats, right, that you have. You have them, I can show them to you. We have them here in the preparation. And then quick chats, yeah, this is what they're talking about. So like you can set, right, what you need. Like sometimes, like see, for me, I just keep it randomly now. I don't care. Sometimes people care so much about this, where there is that you can set it for all, like everybody can hear, and then just for your teammates. Yeah, so this is what it is. You can set, you can see there are so much. There's SpongeBob, Naruto. These things you have to get them, as you can see as well. Like for me, some of them are locked. Like see, SpongeBob, I have 2, I think. Yeah, these 2 I have. Yeah, that's it. And then Naruto also I have quite a bit. And then yeah, there still I don't have these. And this Hunter. Yeah, so there, as you can see, there are so much over here. And then now that is the yeah, as you can see, that is my ID. If you guys want to add me, you can add me. Yeah, so let's go back to the settings. Oh, not this settings, sorry, this settings. Yeah, we were in the sound, right? Yeah, so that is it for that battle signal. And then volume, you know what exactly that volume is. Now network, mine, everything is, I switch it on, even though my network is good. I play on Wi-Fi only. So like, see, speed mode, this is when, see, forget about that, let me explain it to you. So this, if you play on basic network, yeah, basic network settings, like your normal data, right? If you play on data, then you speed, you switch this one on, like that will boost, help your, like it'll help your gameplay, means like in sucking the data, it'll give more data to whatever it needs, and then your gameplay will be faster. Then network booster is when you use Wi-Fi, right? But if you switch it on, then it will use both your mobile data and as well as your Wi-Fi, so it'll plus it, and then that will help a lot. You can understand that as well, like both Wi-Fi and your normal data, that will increase your, what is that, Mbps, or what do they call that, I don't know. Yeah. And then match notification, that is like if you like, what to say, you go to your home screen, right? You select, like maybe you have to text or something, but nowadays phones are different, right? Like you can just pull out this thing, and then I have my Chrome, WhatsApp, whatever. If I need to chat, I can just type on WhatsApp, and then a floating window will definitely come out here. So like I don't need this thing to be on. Like what it does is that you can go to your home screen and then do whatever you need to do, and then when it finds the match for you, it'll pop, a notification will pop out. So it's all up to you again for that. And then these are privacy settings. Ignore invites, obviously. If you want people to invite you, yeah, you switch it off. You switch it off. Only chat with friends, you get that. Decline apprentice request, you can decline, like if you switch it on, right, it'll decline directly by itself. Then do not disturb, I switch it on. If a non-friend player message you in private chats and you don't reply or message them, they can only send one message. Make sense? Yeah. And then their avatar's nickname and authorization, I switch it on. This accept pre-invites, I switch it on. Like pre-invites, like you can like suppose if your friend invites you, right, and then you want to do 30 seconds, maybe you want to do something, you can switch this one on, and then you accept the pre-invite, right? And then, but sorry, I mean the pre-invite is like this. Suppose if your friends are playing a game and then you come into the game, right, you can pre-invite them. Yeah, that is what it means exactly. Yeah, you can pre-invite them, and then if there are not 5 of them in the lobby, you can even enter the lobby, and then you can spectate their match, and then by the time the match ends, and then you can join your friends together again. So that is what it is. Get invites when already in a lobby. So yeah, you can like you get that. You'll like, if people invite, suppose you're already in a lobby with your friends and then somebody invites you, so you can definitely get the notification that people are inviting you. And then show nearby, these are like nearby players. Yeah. Show neighborhood titles. So that is what I was saying to you. Like suppose like some heroes, like for me right now, I have Farsa, I have my district. Yeah, I don't play much this season, so like I have just a district level. Actually, I played tank. Johnson is one of my favorites. So Johnson, like last season as well, I still got the state level, but this time I'm playing Farsa, I'm playing mage and MM. Yeah, so it's quite different. So that is what it is. It'll show, if you switch it on, then you can definitely see that, right? And then show history to, like, if you that's what, right, to whom you can show. You can hide it to all, you can show just to your friends, or you can show to all. Comments, collector level. So these collector levels are like for the skins, right? Like see over here. What is that? There is somewhere for the skins. Like I'm in collector 5. Oh here, collection. Yeah, so this is what it is. Expert collector. Like if you don't have that thing on, they'll not be able to see these skins, right? These are where you just display, no? This is where you just like show off your skins. Yeah. what skins you have, you can show them off over here. People can come and look like, what skins do you have? Yeah. Well, that is that for that. And then privacy, right? Yeah. And then privacy policies, this if you want to check, you can check. These are the resource, like necessary, advanced, and extreme. Premium skin like there are some skins, right? There are like you need to download what are the, like depending on what skins they are. Suppose if it's just a normal skin, like say, let's say like this. Okay, let's go to Johnson. Yeah, just say now this skin, everything is like this skin is like, see, this is a saber skin. This, it at least it has, like it has the name saber, right? It comes like it's a saber skin. Now when it comes to this fire chief, this doesn't have a special name for it. It is not an elite skin, it is not a saber skin. It's like I'm not like, it's just there like a normal skin, right? Yeah, just like a normal easy skin. And then you can see this elite, that is lunchbox, special, transformer. That's how it is for the skins. So what I was trying to say over here is that, as according to those skins, right, the necessity means like, if you don't download this first one, right, your hero will literally be a round ball that is blue in color, and that's how you will see it. And no matter what you press, bro, the graphics, like nothing comes out. You will definitely see you damage or you getting hit and anything, but you will not see the hero. So this is what it is. And then advanced is where it comes. Yeah, see, definitely you can see it over here, right? The hero, now you can see Mia over here. If you don't download this, Mia will be a round ball. And then these, now the advanced, now you see how the arrows flies and each and everything, right? Extreme, now you get it, right? Like this premium skin portals and everything. So this is, if you have space, download it. It's because like everything is nice, right? Like if I didn't download this, right, just now seeing those skins as well, I'll not be able to open those skins like this. It'll be, maybe it'll lag, or see like this. Like this is an elite skin for me. Yeah, so yeah, you can see the graphics, the movement, everything is smooth, right? Yeah, that is because like I downloaded the resource. That's why I'm able to see all that. As you can see as well. Now let's see, this is Christmas. Like look at, everything is smooth, the snow where it falls, everything. Yeah, so that is why you need to download them. But if you have a low-end phone, and if like if you're new, you don't have so much of skins, you have a low-end phone, just switch it off, doesn't matter. And I think so, well, that's it. Resource transfer, that too, if you need to transfer them to another phone. Suppose now you bought a new phone, and then you don't want to download the resource, then you can transfer them. Yeah, no data will be used during the transfer, so that helps a lot, right? Downloading them will take a lot of time. Yeah. And then free recording, I don't know what is this. This is something new. I think so, is like I can record the videos here, maybe. Yeah, so I can, if I switch it on, maybe it'll record the video. Oh, in match and out match. Okay, so now if I press this one, right, this out match, I believe like it'll record everything that is outside the match as well. As soon as I open the game, not my phone, what I'm doing outside the game, what is inside the game, as soon as I open the game, maybe it'll start recording, and then it'll save it over here. As you can see, I have 54.55 GB. So like if you're a content creator, this helps a lot. Yeah, means like space, right? You don't like, one video might cost you around 4 GB of space in your phone. And then if you have a phone that's only of 64 GB or maybe 32 GB, you use an iPhone 32 GB, that like 2 videos to 3 videos, like including the game is almost 10 GB. And then including your own photos and everything, like 32 GB is not enough, or 64 GB is not enough. For some people 128 also is not enough. So at least 54 GB, like just for the game. That helps a lot. Yeah, so that's it for the controls. And set it as according to your thing. Like listen, like where I said to you about the RAM, right? The RAM of your phone matters a lot. 4 GB and below, you definitely, if it's 4 GB and below, you put this smooth as well, bro. Or otherwise you put everything at low. Yeah. And if you have a phone that's of higher end, then if you have a phone that's of 8 GB of RAM, you can switch on anything, like everything ultra, doesn't matter, everything high, everything super, that'll be good. Yeah, so anyways, that is it for this video. Well, thank you for watching, and I hope so this helps you guys in winning more games. I'll make some other videos as well. Well, I'm trying to cater to the like new players, right? For me, I've played, this will be my 6th year playing. Yeah, I didn't understand the game at first. Like, I used to play PUBG. Yeah, in 2017, my friends were playing Mlbb. I used to play PUBG. I never played with them, and then like now it's like I'm stuck. I like Mlbb more than PUBG. PUBG is in on a different. It's a different kind of a game, you know. Like, um, what to say? Like, here, PUBG is like, if I play solo like in squad, right? I have teammates and all like that. They go on their own. Like, the map is so big that they go where you're not even with your team, and then when you die, nobody can even revive you. That thing, I hate that. So like, when it comes to Mobile Legend, you're always in a group. You play as in a group, whether they play good or not. You are nearby each other. Whether they die, you die. You are near each other. Yeah. So like, that gives me a little bit of comfort to say, at least like my teammates are near to me. Like, even if, but sometimes, yeah, you will get mad, bro. The dark system is really crazy. I'll make a video on the dark system as well. So yeah, enjoy your games, and I hope so the settings help you in ranking more, right? Ranking higher than what you are. Anyways, thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Yeah, and switch on that notification bell so that you don't miss on the next video, especially if you're a new player. I am not that old. I don't know the game everything inside out. It took me 5 years, like, just to understand builds. You understand? Yeah. Let me show you these. What I'm trying to say is these, right? This, see, this wind talker, then this swift boots. There are so many things. Maybe the next video I'll do this, right? Yeah. And then, yeah, because it's okay, let's not talk about it in this video, it'll be too much. So I'll do it on the other video. Well, that's it. Yeah, thank you once again. Yeah, thank you for your time. Thank you so much. Yeah, bye bye.